But this conversation between Cody and Crosshair is going to be really interesting to watch.
But I was going into Toshi Station to pick up some power converters.
Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Going over the Bad Batch Season 2 new official trailer. Gonna go more in depth than my quick reaction review in my last episode, so hopefully I got this out fairly quickly. If not, I'm sorry. Life is a little crazy for me right now, so I'll hopefully get this out quickly for you. Either way, let's go through some scenes in the trailer and then go over a few things that I also pulled up based off of the trailer. First off, this island, I don't really know where this is or what it could be, because they're obviously coming to pick something up, but it just looks amazing. It's like a very kind of Caribbean island type of theme, and then they're coming to get this package. So I'm curious if this is like an intelligent species and that they stole this package from them, or if they stole this package from someone else and then these are just inhabitants on the planet that are chasing them. I'm not really sure, but these creatures look pretty interesting and cool. They kind of remind me of just like some like random D&D creature, but this part shows that Omega is definitely proficient with that laser bow. I don't really know what else to call it, honestly. Here they're hiding from some Republic gunships, probably having some clones out looking for them. I don't think I recognize this location though, so I don't really have more to add from there. Here they're coming back to Sid's talking to him and then introducing this new character played by Wanda Sykes, it looks like. Again, this is all, I think this is all in Sid's place as well. They're looking at some sort of hologram. Let's see if I can go back just a little bit, just so it's better light. So they're looking at some sort of hologram. I can't tell from this angle, but they don't look too happy about it. Maybe they're getting a message from someone. Maybe someone gets taken. Maybe like Omega gets taken. But I doubt that, since that was kind of the point of the first season, so it'd be kind of weird if they rehashed that. Also, I don't remember if this scar is new or old for Wrecker. Either way, they're going through a bunch of stuff this season and last season even, so I wouldn't be surprised if they've been into a few scuffles. But yeah, here's Wanda Sykes' character. I don't know if she's been introduced in any other material. If she has, I haven't read it. I'm going to some planet there, and then here's what I was trying to talk about when I was getting distracted from the trailer, which I should just watch the trailer, make a few reactions, not try to think about things that are going on and just watch. But this is like a transition element of clone to stormtroopers, because they have the big ol', like, I'm assuming those are like oxygen, like breathing apparatuses on the side, those big bulky things, but they still kind of have overall they're very similar to, more similar to stormtroopers than clone troopers. It's just they have the big old thing on the head, which makes them look a little ridiculous, but to be fair, the whole outfit to begin with is kind of ridiculous. These actually kind of remind me of the, what were they? They're like the trainee helmets from Rebels. I'll see if I can put an image on the screen. That's what they kind of remind me of, which might be what they're alluding to. Now this, I have no idea what's going on here. Not one bit.
Should be doing more.
That's right, I remember hearing that. So Echo really wants to be doing more against the Empire, which I think will be like kind of a divided thing amongst the group, because they're also trying to keep Omega safe, which I could see Tech and Wrecker being on Hunter's side, and Echo's like, come on, we should do more. And then maybe once something happens to either one of the members, or they see something happen, or maybe it's even Rex's mission, maybe then they start to contribute more to maybe even the start of the rebellion. Again, this thing, I have no idea what this is, but it's not organic. It's some sort of, it's something. I don't even know. It's some sort of vehicle, I'm pretty sure. But like, that kind of looks like just lights from the inside. These just look like plates, but I have no idea what's going on here.
You want to really be free?
They're on some sort of Republic cruiser. It's abandoned. I'm not sure if it's crash landed or it's parked, because it looks in fairly good condition.
And pull off this heist, and you can have a future.
Pulling off a heist, so they're doing some sort of heist. Omega looks a little bit older looks like she's a little bit more adept with the bow, so maybe she's a little bit more skilled in combat, which will be nice, so then she can like help contribute to the group. I'm wondering if we're going to get some more of those like kind of like force sensitive moments that we kind of saw in the first season, or at least that's what I'm thinking of when she's talking to Crosshair. It's like it's not your fault, and then she's kind of like very insightful. I wonder if we're going to get some more of that this season. I really hope so, because I want to know what her deal is. This just looks like they're building a Star Destroyer. This looks like it's the front. This looks like it's the landing, and then kind of goes out to the back. Maybe it's a Super Star Destroyer. Maybe this is like the beginning of Darth Vader's Super Star Destroyer. I doubt it. I doubt they'd go that involved with the Empire, but who knows?
Rumors are more.
So we'll see some more regular clone troopers. These are all either they're shinies, so new clone troopers, or they just don't have any specification on which group they're with, which would be interesting, because I do think when we see Cody's armor, it's not as orange as it has been before.
More and more clones have been.
Yes, this is Cody, so it's like all gray. So yeah, maybe those aren't new clone troopers because they're trying to kind of fizzle them out anyway. So I wonder why they'd give them new armor just to fizzle them out. That's kind of weird, because they made them either paint their armor or they got them new armor altogether. But this conversation between Cody and Crosshair is going to be really interesting to watch. And I think I did see that this is some sort of maybe like memorial for all the clones who died on Geonosis, which that's an awesome idea to take a real life example. I don't really know what they're called, but there's a wall like this full of names of people who died in a war. I'm really bad at this stuff, so I don't know history. So I know there's something like this, and then they even kind of do something similar to it in Avengers Endgame, where they have a wall of all the people who got Thanos snapped. So I'm assuming it's going to be something like that, but maybe the entire war? I doubt it, but I'm assuming it'd be clones who died in Geonosis. Or maybe it's just people who passed away during the war in general. But because these two are clones, I doubt they would be just regular people. I bet this is all clones. More specifically, probably maybe their designation number and also their nickname. Because if this was all designation number, it'd be probably in order and then just a bunch of numbers, which these look like they're not any numbers, not that I can see.
Questioning the order. Then they're traitors, like the Jedi.
Wait. I wonder what Cody's response to Crosshair saying that, because Cody goes through with Order 66. He tries to kill Obi-Wan, fails. And like I mentioned in my quick reaction review, if you haven't watched it, go check that out. Like I mentioned there, I wonder how his battalion gets treated for failing to kill Obi-Wan, because of Obi-Wan surviving, Anakin got mutilated, which probably in the long run is what Palpatine would have wanted, but in the end they failed at their job, and the Empire isn't exactly fond of that happening. And also it looks like Cody's being a little more thoughtful on this, if this is the line he's responding to. So I'm curious if or when he gets his chip out, if it's before or after this moment, or if he's just rethinking his life. But I doubt that would happen, because he was real like, Order 66, got it, shoot him down, and there was no hesitation. This might be the planet they were on at the very beginning. This looks like a Trandoshan just burning it. Don't know why, maybe it's something with that package that they stole.
All gave up everything.
Oh, this is what's going on. So actually the Trandoshans, they're on Kashyyk, and they're taking Wookiee prisoners for Empire camps, and this is where we're going to probably find the Wookiee Jedi youngling that I can't think of his name of. Maybe we'll even see Chewbacca? I don't know. I think that's reasonable to see, because we see him in Solo and in a camp, basically getting tossed food to eat. And then we also see other Wookiees there working at that camp, so it wouldn't surprise me. Also, I did miss this shot where he fires And then it's hard to see what that was. Was that a droid? Yeah, so we're going to see a droid on the... I can't remember what that vehicle's called. But that's going to get exploded. I doubt it's from the shot that we see of Crosshair right beforehand, but who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Again, yes,
You all gave up
Kashyyk.
everything because of me.
People gave up everything because of her. I wonder if they're talking about something that we've already seen, or if it's just something that's going to happen in the show. I think Echo's going to become more of a brotherly role, kind of like Hunter was in the first season.
You made the right choice, Omega. But there are others out there who need our...
That was kind of just a montage of people being together. This place, I have no idea what this is.
help.
What sort of treachery?
I don't know what these are, but I'm assuming these might be like prisoner guards, because I really can't think of his name right now for some reason, but the Wookiee Jedi takes his lightsaber from him. Gunji, right? Genji? No, not Genji. Gunji, I think. It's gonna be so great. Taking on... Whoa. Taking on a TIE fighter, or like a... I don't think this is quite a TIE fighter yet. I think this is a work in progress, but taking on some more Empire stuff. That there's a weird... Maybe a race, or it's just a chase. Weird monster. And then we're gonna see some more droids. And Cody looks so badass. I love this helmet. It just... The design is so good. I love it. And then he's saying we're not the enemy. I wonder who he's saying that to. Maybe to Hunter and company. Maybe to Rex. Seeing Rex and Cody interact would be so awesome to see. Which, I think if they introduce Cody, I don't think they're going to not have that happen, because, I mean, come on.
Are not the enemy. The Empire seeks to establish peace and order throughout
So he's still on the Empire side.
the galaxy.
Peace.
But
Peace was never an option.
I can't think of who that voice is. And then obviously this awesome scene with the Emperor. Oh, I can't tell who that is. We could do some tie-ins to Andor with Mon Mothma, but I don't think that's likely because this place looks fairly full, and the Senate during Andor wasn't quite that full, honestly. So that'll be interesting. Looks like Masameta's with the Emperor here as well. But let me listen to this again, because I need to figure out who this is that's talking, because I'm pretty sure it's who Cody's talking to.
Peace was never an option.
Some action. We got Bail Organa. Looks like he's doing the getaway on Coruscant, but yeah, there's some basic action scenes there.
You know it makes us different.
And then, like I mentioned, pretty sure this is Dooku's palace, which I'll show something of later as well.
What makes us different? We make our own choices.
We're not droids.
What do you need, Rex? Any chance I could use you for a mission?
Rex is amazing.
Parents, the Bad Batch.
And then January 4th. Yeah, okay, I want to listen to that one more time.
Empire seeks to establish peace and
No, they
order
don't.
throughout the galaxy.
Peace. Peace was never an option.
Maybe that is Mon Mothma. That might be who that is, actually. I can't think of who else. Oh my god, this shot is so good. I wonder, we won't see it, but I wonder if we'll see some, like, Emperor controlling the galaxy type of stuff. Like, just him in his office. Someone walks in, they say something. Maybe he does some evil Sith stuff. I'm curious if we'll see some of the Empire side, not so much on the clone and rebellion side. But so there's a few other things I want to bring up. First, this poster. The Bad Batch poster looks great. I love it. This looks like that place that we see Omega when she turns around in the trailer. Not really sure where it is, but she has her like laser bowcaster thing, which is so badass. I love that weapon. But we have some episodes. We have some episode titles, I should say. And it looks like we got a 2-episode premiere, a 2-episode mid-season, and then a 2-episode finale. So there's 16 episodes, which is crazy. It runs from January through the end of March, which will have Mandalorian out. Is Mandalorian out the first? I don't remember. So Spoils of War and Ruins of War. I think this could be where that scene between Crosshair and Cody takes place. The solitary clone. This might focus on Rex. I could see that being a thing. Faster, no clue. Entombed, I'm not really sure about that. For that, when I saw that, I was immediately thinking of how they used Luminara to get Kanan and Ezra to come to a trap, basically in season 1, I think it was, of Rebels, which is crazy that they just used a dead corpse of Luminara in the first season of Rebels. Tribe, I think that's on Kashyyk with Gungi, which I swear that's his name, but I'm probably wrong. And then the Clone Conspiracy, and then the Truth and Consequences. That's probably when Cody, maybe even Crosshair, find out. Well, no, Crosshair already knows about his chip, I'm pretty sure. But this is where Cody finds out about it. Maybe we see some references to fives. Maybe we see Echo thinking about fives, which would be so great. I'd probably cry. The crossing retrieval, I think, might be from that first episode, or that first scene we saw in the trailer. Metamorphosis. I'm debating on if this is something that's actually, here, I'll do this so it's easier to see. I wonder if this is something that is actually a creature going through metamorphosis, or if it's like the galaxy going through metamorphosis, going from the Republic to the Empire, or maybe it's like clone troopers going from clone troopers to stormtroopers. I'm not really sure. Maybe that's like kind of where they have those clone troopers with like the transition helmets on type of thing. I'm not really sure. The Outpost and Pabu. I'm assuming Pabu is someone's name. I'm not really sure. Tipping point. I don't know. Something big happens. And then the Summit and Plan 99. Plan 99. Oh my god. Oh my. They're going to bring up 99 and that's going to be so sad. And the Summit. So there's a couple ideas that were brought up, which one of these will be on one of these tweets I show. But one idea of the Summit is how Mount Tantus, it's a summit on a mountain. Maybe we'll see some Nala Se. I think that's her name. Nala Se. And then maybe we'll see some more of that. And then Plan 99, maybe that deals with Clone 99. Or maybe it's something with, like we thought, for Mount Tantus. Maybe Grogu. Maybe Luke hand. Well, no, they wouldn't have Luke's hand. Duh. But maybe some sort of cloning situation there. Maybe that's what Plan 99 is. Referencing the Clone 99. But cloning something new. Let's move on to the next tweet. This is what I was talking about. The Summit must be referring to Mount Tantus that we saw at the end of Season 1. Yes. The secret cloning facility, which is almost definitely what it is. And then we could see Grogu, which I don't think that's unlikely. I think that's a reasonable thought. Another tweet, Mace Windu tweeted out was that I believe this was the mid-season 2 episode. It's probably the Cody arc. I actually think Cody might be earlier, but I might be wrong. And then one final thing is, like I brought up before, this is definitely Dooku's Palace, which after looking at this picture, which I haven't looked at it more, it most certainly is. Unless they literally have like an exact copy of it somewhere else, which doesn't make any sense. And that's all I have. I think I did a very thorough breakdown without stopping and going to look stuff up of the trailer for Bad Batch Season 2. I'm assuming this will be the last one. Maybe we'll kind of get a small, short little teaser thing closer to January 4th. But I don't know. I feel like this will probably be the last bit that we see before the season actually starts, which I'm super excited to have some more watch parties for. I know I missed a lot of Andor, which I didn't even do watch parties. I just did live reactions. Just don't do watch parties because it's pointless to stream it because no one will watch it. But maybe, hey, by then I'll have a larger fan base, especially on YouTube. Only on YouTube because I don't stream on Twitch really. But maybe I'll have enough subs that will deem it reasonable. But also around that time I'll have a child. So who knows how that'll go. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like and consider subscribing. Also, comment below what you thought of the trailer and what little details you think I might have missed. No, I'm not going to be New Rockstars or Screen Crush. I'm not going to go through this in depth. I'm not going to translate all the wording because I don't have that time. But go watch their videos if you want to know that stuff. Also, theirs are probably already out, so you probably already watched those, so, you know. Again, join my Discord if you're interested in talking some more Star Wars with me and people of the community. All 376 of you, I think, at the time of this recording. Maybe it'll be more by the time it comes out. Huh? But yeah, that's all I have. Thank you again for watching, and may the Force be with you.